Hey Boos, you know what time it is. It's that Mercury retrograde check-in. So let's just dive right into it. Mercury retrograde is also taking place during Pisces season. And woo, guys, Pisces is all about that heavy Neptune energy. It's like where nothing feels clear. You're like, what are my 2 feet that I can stand on? What am I sure about? My childhood. Because Pisces is ruled by it's a duality energy. So it's like one fish is represented by illusions and being up in the cosmos, and one is like swimming down towards reality. So it's like you might be feeling sometimes like you're, yes, I got this. And then the next minute, like, what the hell? It's just heavy. So if you're feeling like you're reflecting a lot on the past with this Mercury retrograde combined with Pisces, you're feeling a little unclear, or you're feeling like you have a bigger vision, just be mindful and meditate a little bit more or slow down, because this energy is just temporary. So our current energy for the collective is accept, support. So some people are just really going through right now. Some people are needing to collaborate with other people who are like-minded. Just even if that's just sharing how you feel, being around your family, your siblings, just really, if you normally have your guard up and you don't share too much, just kind of be okay with accepting support, and really also know what you're grounded in with your sacral chakra and your root chakra. And if you don't know what that is, your sacral is like all about your creativity, your sexual drive. Like, are you feeling sexy? Are you feeling creative? Are you feeling inspired? And your root is kind of all about, okay, knowing your direction, not being, too in lower level where it's like jealousy and envy and power, but it's kind of having a healthy sense of, the 3D realm, having a healthy sense of your money, your finances, budgeting. So it's like having a balance between the two, because Pisces can take us so far up that we forget the practical. So it's just kind of like embracing the people around you. This is a time for unity. This is a time for, just being light. And if you are like going to some sort of groups, like sometimes I'll go to meditation groups, or I don't know, everyone's got their own thing, but just being around people is really going to help make the energy lighter. That's the current energy. And for the past, what we're releasing, what we're letting go of, and what is behind is the warrior woman. And this could be for any gender. It doesn't have to be for women only, but it says, have you answered your deepest calling? And to me, this is like the sword of truth. It's kind of like the Ace of Swords combined with the Queen of Swords. This is a person who knows what's inside them. You see behind her is a freaking palace, and inside it looks like a freaking garden, also a universe, flowers. It's like, and it's all this pink heart chakra energy. When you know who you are, most of the time people don't just like wake up and be like, I want to know who I am. A lot of times when you discover yourself and your truth with the sword of truth, it comes from your truth being tested, your integrity being tested, who you are being tested. That's how you discover who you are. The healing journey comes a lot of time from sickness, from pain, from addiction. It's like most people that you see who are up here preaching, gurus, shamans, all that stuff, like these are people who've gone through intense pain. So they had no choice but to heal themselves, myself included. So a lot of people in the past have been put through trials and tribulations, honey, and real shit that forced you to have to look at who you are, to pick up that sword of truth and to be like, okay, I'm going to defend my heart space. I'm going to be around a healthy environment. I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to have mental clarity. This is the past energy. So for those of you who are watching, I'm feeling like most of you guys have done this work. That's why it's okay to kind of rest and accept support and be lighter, be creative, and, kind of like even with your sexuality. And I'm just feeling good in how you look in your body, and just being around people, even if that's working out with people, just kind of like trying to stay out of this place of isolation, emotional isolation, because you've done so much by yourself so far. And then the outcome of this whole Mercury retrograde is the sandpiper spirit. And it says be playful. And this is number 6, because 51, 5 and 1 is 6. So 5 represents change and 6 represents the self. I'm sorry. 5 represents change and 1 represents the self. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of personal change within yourself. You see how there's one bird here? And this bird to me is like Aries season all day. It's a beautiful confirmation because Aries is, first of all, the first sign, and it's the change of the astrological new year. So the 5 and the 1. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of balance, personal balance. And the way you do that is by playing, being light, being easy, not so heavy. We went through this we went through a lot of destruction, which helped us find who we are. And then we accepted the support and the healing and the journey. And then what comes next? The cycle again, yourself, but a playful self. If you've been trying to go on a trip with your kids and you want to do something light, book that trip. If you want to have a game night, have a game night. If you want to go swimming, if you want to, do something fun with your spouse, just get into a playful energy, because this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful manifestation. Like Mercury retrograde is heavy, and this is the outcome. Like you're just going to be feeling like playful and fun. So just remember, no matter if you felt like this year so far feels like, what the hell is going on? This is supposed to be 2020. You have to understand that vibrationally, we align with the astrological new year, not the new year that they told us. So spring, Aries is all about fun, playful, fire energy. And January is all about like Saturn, which is heavy. It's lessons. It's not going to feel like the new year. So just so you know, if you're feeling like, I don't know what's going on or why is this happening, just do the work and wait on the spring. I'm going to get one more advice card for the collective, just some advice for them with this outcome of Mercury retrograde. Just some advice. Oh, here we go. Adjustments are required. So, like I said, in the past, you've had to stand in your truth. If this is not where you currently are, then you need to accept these adjustments, okay? Listen to your inner calling and stand in your truth. And if also this could represent adjustments are required for accepting support. Sometimes we've been so independent, we've been so defensive, we've had to fight so much that we don't want to have unity. And I can honestly say that I totally get it. It's really hard to accept support and help if you're struggling because you've already gotten so far by yourself. But I feel like it's going to be a really, really beautiful outcome if you can do these adjustments. Let's pull another advice card. If they accept these adjustments, what's the outcome for the collective? Change nothing and nothing will change. So I feel like some of you guys are just being a little stubborn. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the more I do, the more I believe I can do. So I feel like it's really with this warrior woman card, because swords always represent mentality. So adjustments are required in your mentality. Change nothing and nothing will change. Change how you see yourself. Change how you view support. Like if you don't normally open up and you're so guarded, do that. If it's like I just did my first healing session, and it was like a very intense healing session last week, but it was a subconscious healing session. So after the breath work and all the stuff, I started having dreams, and it was really traumatic, but I was purging these old ideas, and I'm accepting support. Even though I do healings myself, even though I do readings myself, we all need help. We all need support. We all need a tribe. So this is a big, big push. If you want to step into this lightful playfulness for this new year, there's some adjustments that need to happen with your thinking. And even if you can change one mental thing, if you don't change anything about your life, nothing's going to change. It's just going to keep repeating. And then you're going to say, oh my gosh, my life sucks. And, I was struggling this morning, but I realized the first thing when I get out of bed, I turn on this certain song. It's by Ari Lennox, and it's called New Apartment, because I got a new apartment, honey, and it's cute. But anyways, it shifts my energy before I can think of all the negativity, and I just get up. Okay, gym time. My clothes are laid out. It's like you have control over your energy, and the best time to get control is the first thing in the morning. Even if your day gradually, your emotions take over, your thoughts take over, just know that in the morning you're planting a vibrational seed. So doesn't matter what happens the rest of the day. First thing, what's your routine? What do? Get up and do that, and you're gonna feel a lot better. So anyways, I know this was a little heavy, but it is Mercury retrograde and it is Pisces season. So take it how it applies. And if this doesn't resonate with you, or not all of it does, just take what applies and let the rest fly. And have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you next time.